Good morning. I'm Christelle Hamouche, clinical psychologist at DPRC. Today, I will be talking about patient rights and responsibilities at DPRC. All health facilities in the Emirates of Dubai shall provide information to patients, consumers in appropriate ways. Information shall include patients' rights and responsibilities, full disclosure of health services costs, complaints mechanisms, privacy and confidentiality, procedure for access to health records. The patient has the right to be informed about the cost of care, the care provision team, the diagnosis, the treatment proposed, and the predicted results. The patient shall be educated on all that and sign the informed consent. Right for privacy. Patient preferences for privacy must be asked and attained at all times. Patient information is highly confidential and must be accessed with special permission. Right for accessibility. The patient has the right to access all levels of care whenever it is required, especially in life-threatening conditions requiring emergency treatment. The patient has the right for second opinion on care. Right to be safe. The patient has the right to receive a safe care. Patient safety goals must be attained at all levels of care. Right to be respected. The patient has the right to be handled uniformly without discrimination or abuse for any reason. The patient has the right to be respected at all times and dealt with compassion whenever needed. Right to communicate. The patient has the right to reach the highest level of management to provide comments, suggestions, and complaints. Such a process must be communicated with the patient at all times. Confidentiality. The confidentiality is the state of keeping or being kept secret or private. Confidentiality involves a set of rules or a promise usually executed through confidentiality agreements that limits access or places restrictions on certain types of information. All medical documents and patient personal information are protected by law and rules of confidentiality. The medical records contain the patient identification information, patient communication details, for example, address, phone number, patient medical and medication history, patient referral documents and details, vital signs, patient physical evaluation report, patient consent forms, triage form, case management report, medication plan, patient diagnosis chart, laboratory test results, diagnostic imaging results and reports, patient treatment plan, treatment sequence, clinical staff report, post-operative instructions, follow-up data, admission and discharge data. There is exceptions where there are reasons to authorize release of confidential information or medical records. 1. Subpoena, explicitly required by judge. 2. Treatment continuity by medical peer due to clinical absence, illness, or vacation. 3. Insurance coverage, liability purpose. 4. Client request, written. 5. Quality improvement activity. 6. Special event of abuse, child welfare, harm to self or others, or any legal violation. Patient rights confidentiality. Understanding health information privacy. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. The health insurance sets the standard, the security and privacy rule for sensitive patient data protection. Companies that deal with protected health information must have physical, network, and process security measures in place and follow them to ensure health insurance compliance. Covered entities, anyone providing treatment, payment, and operations in healthcare, and business associates, anyone who has access to patient information and provides support in treatment, payment, or operations, must meet health insurance compliance. Other entities, such as subcontractors and any other related business associates, must also be in compliance. The privacy rule is balanced so that it permits the disclosure of personal health information needed for patient care and other important purposes. The security rule specifies a series of administrative physical safeguards for covered entities to use to assure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of electronic protected health information. How to protect patient information? First, agreement between the healthcare facility, hiring entity, employer, and the clinical and non-clinical staff. 2. Physical information safeguarding. 3. Electronic information safeguarding. The patient has the right of communication to listen to the voice of the customer. How to collect patient feedback? Interview, one-on-one, focus group, and survey. We listen, analyze, and act. Thank you.